Hi and hugs all. Welcome to Petrichor Ranch. Thanks for popping by for Pep Talks Praise. Today is Wednesday, July 30th, and I'll be reading to you from the Message and Walking with God. Today's scripture from the 1599 Geneva Bible is Job 16:2. I have oftentimes heard such things, miserable comforts ye all. And from the Message, Job 16:1-5. Job defends himself. If you were in my shoes. Then Job defended himself. I've had all I can take of your walk. What a bunch of miserable comforters. Is there no end to your windbag speeches? What's your problem that you go on and on like this? If you were in my shoes, I could talk to you just like you. I could put together a terrific tirade and really let you have it, but I'd never do that. I'd console and comfort, make things better, not worse. And from Walking with God, Job's pals. Humorist Arnold H. Glasgow quipped, "A loyal friend laughs at your jokes when they're not so good and sympathizes with your problems when they're not so bad." Job's pals seemed to start that way during his crisis, for we read in Job 2:11, when Job's 3 friends heard of all his adversaries that came upon him, each one came from his own place, for they had made an appointment together to come and mourn with him and to comfort him. Job's friends began well. They sat with him on the ground 7 days and 7 nights and grieved with him. Few words were spoken. The friends were sensitive to Job's despair as he unburdened his heart. But then they opened their mouths and spouted opinions, most of which were laden with misinformation, and their well-meaning visit took a wrong turn. That led to an exasperated Job calling them miserable comforters. How many times have we resembled Job's friends? With our friends, let's sit where they sit, weep when they weep, and laugh as they laugh. But when we open our mouths, let's ask God for wisdom to reflect His truth into their lives in a way that builds them up, lest we, too, be miserable comforters. Words to think about, folks. And a quote from Eugene H. Friends are relatives you make for yourself. Choose wisely. That's my part. And your Tiny Tim's pep talk for the day is be fabulous. That's what our friends really need when things aren't going well. And yeah, sometimes they need a little prodding to get out of the doldrums, but be careful about how quickly you do that. And in the meantime, be fabulous. As always, sending much peace, love, and harmony from Petrichor Ranch in Arizona. Get some sun and find a reason to smile today. Big hugs. I'll talk to you tomorrow.